Hi everybody, Dr. Hooten again at Hooten Family Healing Center with the lovely
Christine.
Casamides. Christine, the question for you today is, Brody's 28 months, something like that?
Yeah.
Awesome little piece of
Yeah.
awesomeness.
Yeah.
What would you do if he got a high fever?
I can tell you what I wouldn't do is give him Tylenol, for one.
You wouldn't give him Tylenol. Good.
I would not take him to the pediatrician. I would just get him adjusted as normal. I mean, that's
just
it.
like that? Yep.
Yeah, I don't. It's not that big.
Get him adjusted like normal.
Mm-hmm.
Not run off to the doctor. Not give him a fever reducer. Would you give him a cold bath or cool bath?
No.
No. Why not? Why wouldn't you give him over-the-counter drug or medication?
Because a fever is not necessarily a bad thing at all. It's his
Wait.
body.
A fever is what?
Not bad.
So that means a fever is...
His body healing itself.
So a fever is...
Fighting.
A fever is good.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? But the whole world is told that they're dangerous. So what is a fever for?
A fever is just our natural body's way of detoxing whatever virus or bacteria we have going on.
Yeah, literally burn it.
Yeah.
Do you know how it works?
The fever?
Yeah. It's okay.
You can go into it.
It actually starts with your nervous system.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah, because
As everything else does.
your nerves, like your spine and your brain, your central nervous system, and then your peripheral, what's called your peripheral nervous system out there in your body, it's always out there on the watch. It's on the look. It's like a watchdog. It's the alarm system, right? It has, your arteries actually have nerve endings every couple of micromillimeters on the arteries sensing what's going on in your bloodstream. And that's how arteries will contract. That's how the veins, the whole system is regulated through this. So if a virus gets in there or some type of bacteria gets in your tissue somewhere, your lungs, your nerves sense that, right? Boom, up to your brain.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got a bad guy. We got something infiltrating. We got an overgrowth of this bacteria like strep, or we've got, what's a cold virus, right?
Yeah.
Or there's a real famous virus now. Have you ever heard of that thing? Don't say it. We might get banned from Facebook forever. Starts with a C, ends with an OVAD, right? Your body recognizes that, so it, through your nervous system, says up to your brain, it says, okay, we need to do something about this invader.
Yeah.
Okay? Again, through your nervous system, through a couple of nerves, specifically to your liver, spleen, kidneys, anything involved in your immune system, your gut, but specifically in your liver, it spits out some high-powered, heavy-duty artillery for your body to use to knock the snot out of these viruses. So let's say that you were to give Brody a Tylenol, which is designed to poison a liver so it doesn't do its job, so the fever doesn't go up. That's kind of a very simple way to look at that. So if you give him a Tylenol, would his fever come down?
Yes.
Yes. Now what have we done to his body?
We kind of put a roadblock into helping it heal.
Put a roadblock into helping it heal.
It's like putting a Band-Aid on nothing. I don't know. It doesn't do anything.
Well, that's why I'm asking the question. So if you give him a Tylenol, is his body going to be stronger or weaker?
Oh, by far weaker, without a doubt.
See those fever reducers, even a cold bath, you're taking the legs out from underneath the very thing your body has to kill off the virus.
Yeah,
or the
body's
bacteria.
Working to fight it off, and you're just doing the opposite.
So what was the highest fever? I know you guys have a thermometer. What was the highest fever he had?
He was 104-ish, 104 something.
And
that was his first time he was ever sick, I guess what you would call it. I mean, he was going to daycare his first week. It's gonna.
But he's doing great now. Still, so my little one, we were in the car. Oh no, this is at home actually. A couple times she's had projectile vomiting. This one time at home, I got to tell you, I just your heartstrings get tugged on when you see your kids suffering.
Yeah.
Projectile vomiting. It was at 105 was. That's a nice way of putting it. It probably got up and over that. I tell you what I wasn't scared of. I wasn't scared of her body fighting. I knew it was
Yeah.
going to fight. I knew the fever was fighting. I knew her gut was just saying, I can't handle anything right now. I'm just going to spew it out. I got to devote all my energy to fighting off this virus or this bacteria, whatever it was. We did not go to the pediatrician. Listen, 105. I know some of you guys are out there thinking, holy crap, is that hooting crazy? No, the world has gone crazy for thinking that the fever is a bad thing. Do you think God put that there on accident? Or if you don't believe in God, did we evolve into a creature that has a fever on accident? But you're told by every Tom, Dick, and Harry and everything on the media to run off to the doctor, take this drug, and none of that is supporting the very design of the body. So we knew that, so I wasn't afraid of that part. I'll tell you what I did get scared of is because even when she was drinking water, she was throwing the water up. So now if she were to get dehydrated,
Yeah.
that means her body's losing.
Yeah.
And you know what? I would have gone and gone to the hospital, and she would have given IV or whatever they do. But she was able to keep some water down. So I was actually measuring. She would drink 4 ounces of water and throw up 2 ounces, or she would drink 3 ounces and throw up 2 ounces. So she was keeping some of it down, and it was about a 48-hour spell. And obviously, it was adjusting her. I probably checked and adjusted her spine a dozen times every day. Afterwards, now Brody has, he's been through his stuff. He's been snotty. I've seen him boogering and everything. He went through that fever. Steele's been through a fever. All of you guys out there have been through a fever. Interestingly enough, when baby's teeth,
Yeah.
there's a fever with that. That's part of the immune system adapting and learning how to fight, how to deal with stuff. So another that just baffles me, that people will just run off and take a Tylenol when their kid is teething. Now you're stopping the immune system from organically trying to do so. I'm not blaming you if you've done that. I mean, that's just what we've been told to do forever, and it's just wrong. It's backwards thinking. But now Brody is super strong.
Oh yeah, he's never sick.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, but he goes to daycare. He's fine.
Yeah. Still,
He's great.
there's snot, there's boogers in there.
It's normal.
Yeah. They're very normal. If Steele comes down with a cough or something, it's gone just as quick as it got there.
Yeah, Brody too. He's had the stomach bug maybe twice his whole life, and he recovered within less than 24 hours, like that.
Beautiful. Steele, we actually have a local pediatrician that thinks like we do, and Steele's never been to her. And she would even say, I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
So we really love and appreciate her, just her understanding, and she's been on call for us. We have had other kids with emergencies that we called her, and she gave us a very holistic perspective. So there are some doctors out there, especially here in the North Texas area.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Which people don't know. People have no idea.
Beyond all that, the whole fever talk and everything, get your kids adjusted. The nerves are communicating with the brain and the spinal cord in your body and your tissues to recognize bugs, recognize viruses, recognize bacteria, to send the white blood cells there, to send all those, phagocytes and all these things that we forgot about in chemistry and biology and lab. But that's all regulated by your nervous system, right? So that's why you get your kids adjusted. And you hang around here long enough, you'll hear parents saying, you know what? Yeah, my kids, now that we're getting adjusted every week, they don't seem to get sick. And we had another mom the other day bring her kids in intentionally before school because, they have testing today, and they do better when they get adjusted. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's not some weird claim. Right? Just think about it. When you get properly adjusted, and that's important. Properly adjusted. All right?
Yeah.
When you go to a chiropractor, there needs to be some serious talk about a healthy spine. Not a whole bunch of gimmicks, not a whole bunch of machines that they put on you, not a whole bunch of scopes and blah 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 and goop and chocolate syrup and candles.
Yeah.
There needs to be some adjusting going to make sure that spine is free from interference, or what we call subluxation. So when you do that, if the brain and the body are connected better, doesn't it make sense that they'll think better?
Yeah.
That they'll fight off viruses better?
Yeah.
That's our message for today. It's Dr. Hooten and Christine signing off. Remember, drugs are bad.
God is great.
And so are you. Talk to you next time.